Covers at My Place is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Ball?
I would love one. Oh no! I undid the thing.
That's what you do when you get budget balls.
Budget ball.
Here are budget balls. We have the balls for you.
Are you ready for some budget ball Christmas? Are you looking to decorate your tree, but you want to do so on a budget? Hi, I'm Paul Budget Balls. Just happens to be my last name. Hey everybody, and welcome to another special Christmassy episode of Vidiot on Demand. For those of you not in the know, we have another YouTube channel called Covers at My Place. Today, we're going to see something a little different.
What are we saying?
We're seeing a
Is it a new
movie.
movie?
It's a new movie that has come out this year.
Oh, okay.
He knows because I told him earlier, but she has no idea. It is a movie starring Mel Gibson. The movie's called Fat Man.
Okay.
And he plays the Fat Man.
Is it a Christmas movie?
It's a Christmas
Santa.
movie.
Is he?
So he's Santa.
Okay.
And I will tell you no more than that. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna watch it. They have not seen it.
Oh,
I
I'm
saw
so
the
happy.
trailer. I saw the trailer earlier.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, this looks like crazy fun. So let's just see what this feels like. But but we're gonna give you, if you stay tuned, a little review of the Fat Man. We'll see if it's awesome.
How come while you sleep? The Fat Man's got his eye on you, kid.
So,
We're back.
We're back.
We just watched Fat Man.
yeah.
Yes.
Thoughts? This is a fresh watch, so we
haven't even discussed.
yeah, we haven't talked about it, so it's
I didn't know what to feel.
the whole way through.
I just felt like, I don't know. It wanted to be so much.
Yeah,
And very little was like explained, especially in the beginning. Like there was just like a lot of things that were happening, and you're like, wait, what are they doing? And like you said as well, like you can't really, like, it jumps over like seeing actually Santa be out on a sleigh and all these like small like magical things. Like all of that was gone. It was just like his day-to-day life of just being like,
yeah. Okay, so for a little bit of context, for everybody, if you haven't seen the trailer or seen this movie at all, first probably go see one of those things. But the premise, the basic premise, is kid who's a complete jerk gets coal, and he's like, "Damn you, Fat Man! You'll pay for this." And he hires a hitman.
What's the job?
I'd like you to kill Santa Claus.
Which, in a way, that sounds like the setup of the century. So, what did they do with it?
it was. I mean, it went by quickly. I wasn't like, oh god, is it over yet? But I think
It's
that's
not
because,
boring.
No,
Yeah.
it's not boring. It's just a lot of small stories
Yeah.
that's trying to be one.
But the thing is, this his man already had like beef with Santa.
Yeah.
So he
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
the perfect hitman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, it never really explains the relationship, does it, with the hitman and the kid? Or? I missed that.
They establish that the kid has pre-existing partnership with him in the sense that if he doesn't like something, he hires that guy to
Exactly.
take
To
care
wipe
of
him out. Yeah, take care of
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
What is the relationship to Santa Claus in this universe? There's no adults that are going, Santa Claus, that's not real.
Yeah.
They're all like, oh no, it's a real thing, and everyone's just kind of the bartender.
Yeah.
Is she aware that that's
That he's
Chris?
Santa Claus.
That is
Yeah.
Kris Kringle as in Santa
Exactly,
Claus,
yeah.
or
Because they didn't know his last name.
yes,
At the post office, they were
It's
like,
just
"Oh,
Chris.
Chris is. Oh, yeah. Oh, we don't know anything about him. We don't know where he lives, and we don't know his last name. It's always been like that."
Yeah, I think this is one of those movies where the premise and the setup is more impressive than the delivery.
Yeah.
There's a few jokes here and there, but then it comes to a point where you're like, okay, let's get to the action part of this action movie.
Yeah.
I think in a different director's hands, maybe
Yeah.
they could have brought out more of both the action and fun.
Because now it was kind of just like set up for all these small plot thingies, and some of them you didn't go back to, and then like bam, action at the end.
Yeah.
And then like this overkill of like how weird this assassinator was.
Yeah,
Just like all his
the
like
hitman.
small things that like.
The thing of the movie is like you learn something. Like Santa Claus actually gets a lesson from all this.
Yeah.
It's kind of an action view of it.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't put it forth easily or nicely.
Yeah.
He's like this badass coming towards the kids saying,
Yeah.
you better watch your ass.
Yeah. If a Christmas movie is going to be a Christmas classic, at the end of the film, you should have some sense of, and this is the way it should be. They really set up the world being very bad and grim and cynical, and the job of Santa inspiring people, which seems to be like it's been lacking in later years. Things are getting to Santa and he's starting to lose his faith in humanity.
Yeah.
Say what you want about Mel Gibson, but his portrayal is pretty good. Like every time his eyes water because either he's like conflicted about what he's about to do, or if he's just like holding back tears because he feels like I am making a difference in people's lives. It's good acting. I wish we were like raving about how awesome this is.
Yeah.
And you guys have to check it out. But it's more of a, it's a good time.
It's a fun watch.
Yeah, if you want to, in the background.
I get a little feeling like the last Die Hard movie where we know Bruce Willis is a badass, but he does everything casually because he's done all the action before. So now he can do a little bit less because we know how much he can do.
Yeah. The little actions that you do, like, for example, he gives a little fire engine to a girl. That girl grows up to be a firewoman, and she's helping people. That, to me, was the message of the movie. Make that a bigger theme.
Yeah, I would say, because that was
throughout
such
the film?
a small little, 2-second thing where he looked at those and was like, oh, okay, now I have it, the Christmas joy again and inspiration.
Yeah,
and
and
that
it was-
should have been a bigger thing with,
I would have loved it if he could change the hitman's perception with something, and he realizes this was wrong. As if, the Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Yeah.
A thing like that
they
would
would
have
go to
been...
the kid together and
Yes.
be like, you did wrong.
Yes.
And now we're back,
I think
That would've been
there's
more
something...
Christmas.
Yeah, there's something in that.
And you didn't, like we were saying, you didn't have the action scenes in the beginning of the movie, so you kind of, I wasn't prepared for it.
Yeah.
That I was kind of, watching, a little, I don't know, satirical, little darker comedy, and then all of a sudden, he goes around and he murders, half of Santa's workshop. You're just not
military
prepared for it.
guys are wasted here and there. There's blood. He was wearing a white jacket that's just covered in blood.
Yeah.
And there was a moment where I thought, wait, will he be the new Santa?
Oh God!
You know what I mean?
So much blood turns red.
Yeah, his white coat turns red. He looks and then he goes, "I become what I hated." Oh no! And then realizes the errors of his ways, and then he has to, with the help of Ruth, which I loved Ruth. I got to be honest.
Yeah.
Mrs. Claus, the fact she was a woman of color was also fun. It was fun to see, and she was pretty badass herself. That was pretty cool. But let's go around. Let's say whether or not we think this is a Christmas classic. What do you think?
I have to say no, though. But I liked it, and you should watch it. But I wouldn't watch it again. That's why it's not a classic.
Yeah, not a classic. What would you recommend over this?
I would recommend, just another Christmas movie.
Anything out
whatever.
there, yeah.
I mean, if you want to see Mel Gibson, I guess watch either Braveheart or What Women Want.
Yeah, nothing Christmassy, but if you want your Mel Gibson fix, get in there.
That's what you want. Yeah, I completely agree. That, I mean, I wasn't bored. It was surely, entertaining. But it was, kind of like The Room, that, there's just so many weird things happening that you're kind of just, you're just trying to make sense of it. So I think that watching this one again, I don't know. I wouldn't be interested in it. But I'm glad I watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but unfortunately, not a classic, no. I would not say.
Yeah. There's somebody out there, and power to you if you really love this, and we'll see it every year. But this didn't really fulfill all of the criteria that I have in a Christmas film. So, yeah.
I think one that was released last year, that was incredible.
Which one?
It's a cartoon, Klaus.
Yes!
That they released
Klaus.
that they released on Netflix. I watched it the other day. We watched it again. That was phenomenal. There you also have the darkness and stuff like that, and just the normal origin of Santa, that he's not this superhero or whatever, he's just a normal guy. The origin is
that
so
one
good.
is I watched that with my family last year. I remember tearing up when the little Salmi girl was speaking her native tongue, and just the inclusive-ness of that was so beautiful.
Yeah,
and I was
love
getting
it.
really so
She spends her savings to like restore the school because they want to learn now. Then they got really happy because they get to learn stuff.
Oh yeah, that's definitely Klaus is definitely one to watch every year.
That's like a new classic.
That's a beautiful. That's a good one. Yeah, I'd second that. I second that as indeed. Well, thanks once again for watching us talk about movies. What do you guys have anything to promote? Something else you guys are working on? I know you got something to promote.
Yeah, we just released a new song. This the 4th of December. What's her name?
Do you know what
Day One. And the single is called Dance After Dark. This is going very well, I feel.
Good job.
Thank you.
Go in and listen to that. What do you got? You got anything fun going on? Something.
I feel like I've turned into like a boring person. I've applied for some courses to study next fall.
So come to those
business courses.
Come be a classmate of Lara.
So that's what I do. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, so watch out for me. I'm going to take over the world in 2021.
I believe it. I believe it. Well, once again, thank you guys for allowing me to come into your homes and decorate the tree and watch a Christmas movie. But this was so much fun, and I really appreciate you guys.
Yeah, of course.
Merry Christmas. Well, thank you once again. Hope you guys like and subscribe and do all that wonderful stuff.
Jingle bells, jingle bells,
jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.